So this video is based on why you shouldn't overdose on prescription meds. The reason why I'm making this video is because I've been in these footsteps before and it wasn't fun. I've done it like 4 or 5 times and just bad things happen, and these are the reasons why you shouldn't do it. So, number one, most of the time, you won't die. Like, it has to take a lot and a lot and a lot. And maybe something bad will happen, but you won't die most of the time. And what usually does end up happening is you start feeling weird. It depends how much you take, but maybe you'll start feeling dizzy, and then you'll just be like, whoa, and you're like holding on to the walls as you're walking because you can barely stand up. But you're fine, right? No. You're laying on your bed and you're like, oh, maybe if I fall asleep, it'll be better. No. 5 minutes later, you're projectile vomiting across the floor. And when you're being told to go to the toilet, you can't even walk there. So you have to be dragged there. And then later you're just dry throwing up because there's no more. But your body just has to keep doing it. And you'll pass out maybe. Maybe you'll have a seizure. I don't know. It's just bad. So you'll feel shitty. And you'll also scare your family or anyone who's around you. 2, it ruins your organs. Like you take anyone who was in the path I was in, I took this for granted, that the fact that like I was overdosing, like nothing was happening to my organs at the time. But who knows, in like, I don't know, when I'm in my 30s, I could be like getting cancer when I should have gotten it at like 70 or something, and it ruins you, you know. And if you end up going to the hospital for overdosing, depending on how serious it was, you'll most likely end up going to a mental hospital, maybe like a 3-day hold or something. And most of the time, it's not fun at those places. And in another video I'm going to post, I'll share about it. For those around you, those that know that you've overdosed, it'll make their life, like every day, they'll just be concerned, like, should they leave you alone or should they make you come with them? You know, like, you kind of lose your independence, you know, because they care about you, but you did this, you know. And also, it's not the right escape. Like, if you're doing it knowing that you won't die, but you just think it's some escape, it's not an escape. I mean, maybe for some of you sick-minded people like me who got a rush from it, it's not an escape. It just makes you feel shitty, and it makes everyone else around you feel shitty. And it's just, you shouldn't do it. And, you know, take this advice: if you ever feel like you just can't make it or you just don't want to live anymore, please talk to someone because it helps. And